Close your eyes. Hi. Are you going to come in at all, or you're not going to come
Yeah.
in?
Hi, everybody.
yeah.
It's a 300th show. 300th show.
So, oh man, it just came up on my Facebook thing, and there we all are. That looks terrible. Oh my gosh. Sorry, everybody. Okay, hi. We are live, by the way, and we were all chat. You should come into this show before I do the cold opening. You should come in, go to virtualcomedyshow.com and click join the show because we do a lot of yakking and talking about fun stuff before the show, where the fans get to talk to the stars themselves. It's amazing, and tell us that we're not as good as we think we are. But anyway, so also, I bet see that's how they laugh at us. So by the way, everybody, I'm thinking of I want to start doing marathons again when I get the knee fixed. And my doctor told me if I lost 20 pounds, it'd be easier on my legs when I ran. So I lost 20 pounds. And then I told my doctor, I said, you know what, I'm having trouble building strength in my legs during my runs. And he said, you know what? Carry a 20-pound pack when you run. I said, and that pack be full of fat, you idiot? Start the show.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online. And though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian Sal Demilio, plus funny songs from
Rob Paravonian
and a patty melt from Patti Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
A lot of testosterone in this show, buddy. Thank God Patty's here to combat that. And Steve, I never thought about it. That first part during the announcement, that music sounds like it's from like the Lost Valley Western. What is that? Where'd you come
I
up
can't
with
remember where I got that. I might have made it up for this.
Yeah, I
no
guess
idea.
you make up everything for this because we would never use anybody else's.
No. I mean, I might have stolen it from myself from some other
Listen
project.
to that, ASCAP. So anyway, in BMI. So hi, everybody. I'm Brad Tassell. I'm taking a look at, I got my other thing on all the devices. And you know what? We do get a lovely selection of nice people here with Elena and Alice and everybody and Janice and Jeff Shaw's here. Not even going to do a set
Jeff?
unless he forces his way
Hello,
in to become
Jeff.
the host. Then he'll take over. He'll just take over and do some jokes. And we got Kevin. So it's lovely to be here for everybody. And we love the people that come, and you could come too. Welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show. I am Brad Tassell. We have our stars, Steve Goodie and Patti Vasquez. Yay! And this is our 300th show.
300.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
More episodes than Chevy Chase and Joan Rivers combined.
Yeah.
2 shows. They filmed 242 episodes in total, and we are headed towards our 6th year next month. Can you believe that?
Wow.
We haven't canceled ourselves yet.
Yes, we haven't, yes. And yeah, the main difference is how we succeeded and they failed. We have the greatest fans in the history of television.
That's right.
I said, all 30 of them. And, they keep this running. And Steve and I spend an hour per person every week making this show, even though it looks like we slapped it together from 8 to 8:30. That's what I'm telling you. It looks like, but we spent hours to make it. That's what we did. Also, do you know how hard it is to work on something for 6 years and still be no better technically than we were in March of 2020? That's the best part too. We still have no technical skill whatsoever. And we promise no changes for the next 6 years. That's what we promise. The same quality you are going to depend on being disappointed by. So, okay. Plus, our real reason for our success is that for some reason, amazing comics and musical guests come on this show. And this week is no exception. We have the brilliant comedy mind of Sal Demilio. Let's hear it for Sal, everybody.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
he and
you
I
very
think
much.
so much alike. We both got banned on Facebook for the same joke that we didn't know.
Pretty much. Yes, we did find that out. A couple
That's
minutes.
And most lauded and successful musical parody genius in history, Rob Paravonian is here too.
Hey.
Remember him? Can he top his last time? We don't know.
We don't know.
All right. Now, instead of some weird thing, I've just started writing jokes. Here they are. Here we go. The Department of Homeland Security is shut down after lawmakers failed to meet a deadline for a deal to fund it. This means that for at least the near future, Director Kristi Noem will be asking agents to murder dogs and beat American citizens and brown babies just for the fun of it. That's right. Also, ICE will be out in full force still, though, committing war crimes because Trump never had any intention of paying them in the first place. Poor guy. All right. The Winter Olympics. Yeah, see, Janet and I watched live last night, saw the Italian girl win the slalom and beat it right to the tide. It was fantastic. The Winter Olympics in Italy have been going well with unforgettable athletic feats and also a little controversy. Have you seen the controversy? First controversy is Steve's dad's here is too soon to miss the monologue.
Right here.
I know he's going to go out as soon as he sees that I'm here. First controversy: the Canadian, British, Swedish, and German teams have all been charged with double touching the curling stone. Oh, yes. We've all done that, haven't we? Which would be bad enough, except they also have to continually tell the Greek team that's not where the broom goes. Ooh. Hey. And that's what they say. Ooh.
Hey now.
That's the sound they make. Okay, great. That was fun. Second big oh look, I have food in my teeth. I didn't brush my teeth. That's terrible.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
That was an onion ring from the Cheddars.
Thank you.
Our new sponsor, Cheddars.
Yeah, you go there every Thursday.
Monday.
I know, but I was insinuating that thing has been in your teeth since Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the quality we expect after 6 years of this.
Glad you jumped in on that one. Second controversy. Athletes are complaining the medals are made from cheap materials. They're chipping, breaking, and no one can get the lighting right to put them up on their Etsy store. $250. And lastly, the last big controversy. Protesters in Milan are marching against the high cost of housing while the city spends massive amounts of money on the Olympics. It's so bad.
How bad is it?
How bad is it?
Well, I'm glad we did that together. We can wait and hear that 30 times, once at a time. Okay. It's so bad that some of the protesters have had to parade in last season's Jimmy Choos.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Milan. And sometimes Prada from 23. That's really bad. So, Devil Wears Prada 2 is coming out. Everybody excited about that? I'll write a joke about it.
Yes.
President Obama set off a conspiracy firestorm when he said aliens are real, but I haven't seen them. People went nuts when he was answering a question that he had to answer in one sentence on a podcast's lightning round. Crazy theorists went nuts saying Obama was in on hiding extraterrestrials. Yep. The president quickly amended his statement by saying, "Look, I've never personally seen an alien, but I know that they're hiding behind the weather machine in a pizza shop basement under Hillary's emails."
Makes sense.
Now, what else is in my teeth? Oh my gosh. The Simpsons aired its 800th episode.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And in honor of the momentous occasion, Family Guy did its 8,000 gay bashing. It's They have a tendency to do stuff like that. So, oh, watch out, folks. We've heard of monkeypox.
Yeah.
Now there is the largest outbreak of sexually transmitted ringworm in the U.S. in history.
I'm like,
Oh, no.
How's that for a band name? Sexually transmitted. I don't think that's a good one. And what's funny, it's not even a worm, but a fungus. It's not a worm, it's a fungus, which experts say because fungus isn't humiliating enough to call patients. They've got to make it a worm so the nurses can laugh at you and put it on your chart. That's what they say. It's a worm, but you've got a worm. And then for years to come, when everybody opens your chart, oh, you had worms, did you, pal? That's great. So that along with whenever you get in there and they keep screaming, so you can't get it up then when prescribing Viagra. So people at the door, what? By the way, doctors say to avoid getting sexually transmitted ringworm, don't have skin-to-skin contact during sex with anyone with a suggestive rash. Suggestive.
Very important.
So if Bill has a tastefully inoffensive rash, go ahead and rub away. Probably just rubella. I don't know. That rash isn't suggestive at all. It tells me exactly. Okay. Hey, this was the Buddhist monks. Have you been following them? The Buddhist monks completed their 2,300-mile walk for peace across the United States with one of the orders saying, I'd kill a bitch for some bunion pads. He was reminded of his vow of silence.
keeping it classy for number 300.
Well,
that's a good band name.
It's the monks' walk for peace. Come on, somebody's got to be crabby about it. One monk is in the back going, "Why are we doing this?"
It's more fun than a barrel of monks.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to announce this is my favorite joke, even though it's probably not a good one.
Oh.
Amazon's company Ring Doorbell, Amazon owns Ring Doorbell, has ended its partnership with a surveillance company because Jeff Bezos already knows everything there is to know about you, and it makes him sad. Yeah,
that's a good one.
I knew it wasn't going to go very far, but it just Jeff Bezos being sad, looking at all your information, just makes me laugh. All right. This one's esoteric. In a story that might sound familiar from today's news, but it's from the past, Emperor Nero in ancient Greece competed in the Olympics during his reign, and he won every event he entered. This is true history. He also made the organizers add lute playing and acting events so he could show off his talents, and he won those too. He had to win every event no matter what. Now, Nero was also offered the Greek Athletic Association National Peace Prize, but even the emperor said, that's pathetic. A make-up Peace Prize he ain't taking. Okay. Tomorrow's Fat Tuesday.
Yes.
Or the final day of Mardi Gras. So don't forget, the last day of Mardi Gras, don't forget to put out your beads so Mrs. Santa Claus will show you her boobs. That was a lot of stuff put together. I don't know.
Watch out for that rash.
Yes. But only if it's a suggestive one.
Yes, right.
Yes. Another tradition for the holiday in New Orleans and other places is eating plenty of king cakes. You know what king cake are? King cake? Which it's an iced circular bread cake kind of a thing with sugared colored sprinkles on it. And inside the cake somewhere is a tiny figure of the baby Jesus, which most kids enjoy finding. Isn't that sweet? Now, the kids who enjoy finding it less are the ones who find the Savior 3 days later.
He's risen.
That's right. Yes, it's true. Of course, I'm guessing they're not looking for it at that point. So anyway.
Oh, God.
Logan Paul. People love Logan Paul. He's such a Logan Paul sold a Pokemon card for $16.5 million.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, I heard that.
And it came with a diamond necklace. He sold the card because the character, the Pokemon on it, refused to sign a waiver not to lose the fight and never hit back. So, because we know his fights are all fake. All right, one more, and then the joke of the week.
Yay!
Trump, yay, please be done. Trump's Board of Peace, the Board of Peace, everybody. Was that months from The Simpsons? Trump's Board of Peace will meet for the first time this Thursday in Washington, where members will put up a picture of a Hollywood starlet, and they will each point at which piece they want to grab. It will end up being 80% vagina and 20% boobs. It'll be fantastic. Then they'll toast to Epstein and laugh an uncomfortably long time. That joke probably shouldn't have been last. We probably should have. Okay, here it is. The joke of the week. It's President's Day. So here it is. How did they get them dancing in the White House in 1846?
How did they?
Play the James K. Polka.
Brad Tassell, everybody.
Yay.
The inimitable Brad Tassell.
I'm proud of that one.
You should
That
be.
could be my favorite joke of yours.
Yeah, it's very nice.
That was a good one.
The James K. Polka is your favorite joke of mine?
Yeah.
I think the Sudafed one is the best.
I bet you could get $16.5 million for that joke of mine.
All
right. That was great. Hey, it's time for the next thing.
Oh, yeah, God.
If I could find the next thing, we would do it.
God,
Here it comes. That's right. You heard right. This is our 300th show.
Oh, no.
Done 300 of these things. And what have we learned? We've learned
You
nothing.
talk a lot and quick.
We've learned nothing at all. So tonight's top 10 category is top 10 things that there are 300 of.
Okay.
300 shows, but that's not the only thing we have 300 of. These are the top 10 things there are 300 of. Number 10. People in line at Walmart checkout with 2 out of 30 registers working.
Yes.
Yes.
Number 9. Functioning brain cells in Kid Rock's band. That's very generous. Number 8. People in all of human history more despicable than Pam Bondi. And that's being incredibly generous. Number 7. Little plastic honey bears, empty except for half an inch of crystallized honey in my kitchen cabinet since the early 90s. Number 6. Minutes I wasted talking to Cigna last week. Number 5. Sorry, minutes I wasted talking to Cigna yesterday. Top 10 things there are 300 of. Number 4. Donald Trump IQ points after he shot him 260.
Handicap.
Number 3. Daily milligrams of Zoloft that I'm going to need for the next 3 years.
Yes.
Number 2. Sorry. Hourly milligrams of Zoloft that I'm going to need for the next 3 years. And the number 1 thing there are 300 of. Ways to leave your lover. Turns out Simon was way off.
I wrote a parody song of that where I updated it, and it was ways to leave your lover online. I've never done it. Isn't that weird? It was like
So weird.
text off the day, set off the. It was, but I never
Can't
did
even
it.
explain that.
Someday I should. You know who really should be here?
Yeah, and she should turn on her camera because she is here.
Camera not on yet?
I
thought it
think.
was on.
Well, maybe she's not here. She was
Everything's
here.
everything's there. I don't
Oh,
know what you're all.
She's on.
There you are. I got her. I
Hey,
got her.
Patty.
Hi, Patty.
There she
Hi.
is. Yay.
Patty.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, are in hell.
You know what's so funny is that like 5, 6, 7 years ago, conservatives wore these hats because they were like, "Oh, the founding fathers and the Constitution," and like, yeah, they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care about that. I'm
Yeah, I
just
don't
saying.
care about it at all.
No.
1 second of it. No.
But you do.
I don't know
ladies.
anymore. Do I really?
Well, you did. Let's say that. All right,
Look
let's
bright
find
and
out.
shiny.
I do, don't I? I'm like trying to like It's a little aggressive. Like,
Well, it's
I
like
don't
you
know.
were in the
Sorry.
sun again. It's like your cheeks are pink. Like
I know. It's
It's
a
a
lot.
healthy glow. It's
It's a
fine.
healthy
Sure.
glow.
Good.
It's 60 degrees in Chicago.
Oh, that's
Yay.
true.
Nice.
Of course it
It
is.
was warm down here too today. It was beautiful. So,
It is
All right.
warm.
well, do the thing,
It
play
was
the
60
thing.
in Chicago in February.
Let's see how this goes.
Is Patty crazy?
Am I crazy?
Patty's not sure, Patty's not
From
sure.
lunatics winning their local races to major league wackos with orange faces to obnoxious a-holes taking handicap spaces. If she's losing her mind, that's fair. She's Patti Vasquez.
Am I crazy?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm totally crazy. Look at all my jewelry. Look at my pins and stuff. Anyway,
Wow.
earrings and things. Okay, so it's what's crazy is things happen so fast that I mean I would have done this entirely on Pam Bondi because that was bonkers. And if you've seen any of my videos online, I was watching the hearings and my husband said it looks like her eyes were put in backwards.
It does.
It does. Well, and I was like, no, but she looks good. She's 60, so her eyes are definitely put in backwards. You guys know she's 60. Like, I don't know why I'm mad about that, but she's 60. By the way, the hinges over here look terrible. What is happening on my door? You know what? Let's turn away from that. That's some DIY stuff you don't need to know about. Okay, so I would have done Pam Bondi and the horrific, like, we can't prosecute pedophiles because the Dow Jones is doing well. And that was and that would have been what I talked about if the other by the way, does Christy Nome look like her face is being sucked into a drain? Like is that right? Okay, so on Friday, she said one of the most important parts of her job is to make sure that the right voters are electing the right leaders. And if you guys caught this, it's the whole why ICE needs to be at polling locations. So let's go ahead and look at what because she's a leader, allegedly, right? She was the governor of South Dakota, in case you're wondering why she talks like, well, she has like a Midwestern element to her. I don't even know what that voice is. At any rate, so let's look at her resume real quick. So she gave a press conference on Friday. So the government needs to make sure the right people are voting to elect the right leaders. So she wrote, I just want to make sure we all remember that she wrote in her memoir that she shot a puppy in the face because it wasn't behaving well, which really, I think, speaks volumes about the kind of leadership she's giving to ICE. No? I mean, if we're executing at any rate. So, so she wrote, by the way, the reason she wrote about that in her memoir, does anyone remember why? She actually shared that as an example of her leadership, that she's a doer, which is also a way of who was the doer? I saw it on Law and Order. She's the doer. She's definitely the doer. Okay, so I tried writing these things down. Because I can't just rant. I mean, I could just rant, and I am losing my mind, you guys. Do you know that she's having an affair with this guy Lewandowski, which I don't even care. I don't care about the soap opera behind all this massive amounts of horrendous, traumatizing attacks on communities across the country. She's having an affair, and apparently her boyfriend was so mad at a pilot on their private jet because they're spending about $200 million in private jets flying around the country. Yeah. She forgot her blanket and her boyfriend fired the pilot for not bringing her blankie, which is the weirdest Linus crap I've ever heard of. Even Linus would not have shot a puppy in the face or had Renee Good or Keith Porter or Silverio Hidalgo Gonzalez or Alex Preddy executed. I'm just saying, if we're talking about leadership, am I not? At any rate, she forgot her blankie, so they fire the pilot. Only they realize, guess what they need?
The guy.
They were like, "Could you drive our car for us? Because we don't have a pilot anymore." And they asked him to do that. I'm just saying, like, there's some insane stuff. Oh, and by the way, if you caught this, I was trying to listen to Brad while I was trying to write my notes, which apparently I'm not even going to read my notes. I printed like 5 pages of notes to do this rant, but like once I talk about the puppy, it's just kind of
Hello.
Yay!
What happened? I know.
It's our 300th show. Of course that happened.
Yes.
All right, I'm back. Hi, everybody.
Oh, okay, there you go.
With my ghost camera. Hold on a second. Has it been 300 shows since I was wiping down my groceries in the basement?
Yes.
I have nothing else to share with you.
green screen
Yeah,
in
you know
front
what?
of
I don't care. All I know is Pam Bondi and the DOJ released another list on Saturday night of all the people who were politically indicated in the Epstein files, including Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe. Who else was in there? Do you guys? Oh, Janis Joplin. Everyone
Wow.
who died. Oh yeah, they are all in the Epstein files because apparently they want us arguing about whether or not one of the girls had to dress up as Marilyn Monroe.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
man.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Sorry, that's all I have. Good night, everybody. Happy
Patti
300
Vasquez.
episodes.
Man.
Although I think I may be in the Epstein files.
Uh-oh. At this point, if you're not in the Epstein files, you kind of feel like,
Well, if they ever put in a carpet and needed a small, thin nail, they'd say, somebody get a Brad.
or if they were graduating, they need a tassel.
They need a tassel. Yeah, spelled different. So that would be
I'm
spelled
sorry, Brad.
one L.
Brad's mad about it.
I'm hoping to get in there. Hoping to get in. Slip in.
I really tried. I thought tonight I was going to do like notes. I didn't get worked up for a rant. And I was like, I can read my notes. And I can't do that either. I don't know how to do these anymore.
Well, you
I
have to make-
tried having
Great.
a light. I have my little light. I had my tripod. I don't, honestly.
For $10, we did a lot.
300 episodes of this. I haven't gotten it right once.
We'll give you 300 more, and then we're going to have a talk.
Yeah, call us in 3 years. So
I'm so tired. Can we just, fascism is exhausting. Can I just tell you that?
Now, this may be offensive to you, but you look like you're losing weight, like you're anxious. Are you losing weight? Because you look thinner. You look drawn.
I'm holding the camera higher so my jawline looks better. Hold on a second.
Oh, get that neck. Get that Trump neck. There. Okay, that's the Patti we know. So, that's the Patti. That's the Patti we know and love. I don't know. I just hope you're taking care of your health.
I just finished a whole bowl of pasta with some sourdough bread, which do not go together if you think about Italian food. But anyway,
yes.
Oh, spaghetti sandwich. It's Monday.
Bread, whatever. Bread,
Sounds good to
pasta,
me.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. So please.
so good.
All right,
So
well,
good.
Thank you, Patti.
All right.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry. I'll try harder next week, you guys. I'll try harder for the next
apologize.
300
You're
episodes.
Ah, you tried hard.
Come on, you did great.
Wait, let me see what my notes said. Something. And if you can't train a 14-month-old puppy, you definitely should be telling the American people who to vote for.
Great line.
That's what I got out of it without you actually saying that.
Yeah,
Hold
that
on.
was beautiful.
Yeah,
Speaking
and look who it is.
Speaking of puppies,
Rob Paravonian.
Right.
in Brooklyn.
Hey, Rob Paravonian.
What's up?
Man, you got the fanciest headphones in show business.
You have the
Oh
big-
yeah,
everything.
you know.
That mic. You got a big mic, baby.
It's that's forced perspective. It's like the you know the way they
Really
shoot
big.
you know Lilliputian movies and stuff.
Yes, I've
This
seen his
microphone
mic.
destroyed Tokyo.
There,
Really? Are we getting into a contest of this? 300 shows in.
Who's got the bigger mic, baby? All right.
You might recall that Rob was on our show not too long ago, a few shows ago. But we want him back because A, he's awesome, and B, he and I are playing a show together here in Nashville in 2 days.
I am leaving Brooklyn for
Wait a minute. Yeah, you're leaving your apartment? Wow.
Crazy.
I am for the it's become rare since the pandemic, but yeah, I'm heading to Texas, and I looked at the map, and in between Brooklyn and Texas is Nashville, and I'm like, hey, Steve's there. And we're doing a show at Nacho Daddy. Yeah, I'm driving.
Nice.
I have a car now. I inherited a car, so I'll be tooling around the country, and then I'm going up to Chicago. So I'll bother Patty in a couple weeks.
That's great. Bother Patty.
Kevin too.
Oh yeah, and Kevin. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a couple shows in Chicago. This is my first time performing in Nashville in probably like 15 years. So
Nice.
Well,
excited.
If you drive through Bowling Green, I probably won't be here. But
Great. Well, you know the drill
where
here.
the massacre was. How are you guys recovering?
yeah, oh yeah, we're still not recovered from the Bowling Green.
Oh man, yeah, I should lay some flowers.
Kellyanne Conway, she
Yeah.
got divorced. What happened to her kid?
right.
Okay, go.
We'll find out later. Rob, you know the deal here. You're going to play a song. I have no idea what you're going to do. Then somehow I got to answer it. And then you'll do another song.
Yay!
Here we go.
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest, It's time for our musical guest.
Rob Paravonian figuring out how to play this song.
It's time for
Wait,
Right.
Hi.
you got to give me another chance at it.
Thank you for your time, Rob.
All right.
Hi, Rob.
Yeah,
It's
my
all
first
fine.
song was my intro song, and
I did all of that on purpose.
so this is a song about how much I love buffets, and it's usually like a call and response thing, but I know there's lag on Zoom, so it's not a sing along, but just like think the lines along in the chorus if you want. It's a think along song, but it's about how much I love buffets, and the chorus is like buffet, oh yay. And then I sing a line that rhymes with A, and then it's buffet, oh yay. Then I sing another line that rhymes with A. So you could like sing that in your own head. I think it'll be fun. I mean, I don't think we should try. Yeah, the lag will definitely mess me up if we try. So maybe hum along. I don't. Anyway, first course, eat like a horse. I'm a force to be reckoned with. You don't know who you're messing with. My food gets a blessing with ranch dressing. Throw it on by the ladle with the dose so high. The doctor says it's fatal. From the cradle to the grave, big food is all I crave. When I see it all lined up, I don't know how to behave. Gotta get my money's worth, so I'll surf and turf. And I'll eat till I burst and take some home in my purse at the buffet. Oh yay, I paid once, I'm gonna stay all day at the buffet. Oh yay, look at all the plates that I can fit on my tray at the buffet. Oh yay, how much food could a human put away at the buffet? Oh yay, I think I ate too much cause I can't feel my legs. Everything needs to be tried, every entree inside. I will let it inside me if it's breaded and fried. Why decide? Take it all, everything is included. Every tray should be looted until your body's polluted. If you computed all the calories that you're throwing down, it's probably enough to equal 25 pounds. So drown out the haters, you can deal with them later. There's no one here to stop you cause the place ain't got no waiters at the buffet. Oh yay, I'll attack that line like a green beret at the buffet. Oh yay, you're gonna get run over if you get in my way at the buffet. Oh yay, eating is a special skill on my resume at the buffet. Oh yay, if I don't eat it, they're just gonna throw it away. And I didn't even mention dessert has its own section. When I finish all the entrees, I head straight in that direction. My affection for cakes and pies is so high that my eyes are bigger than my ass has ever been wide. There's a chocolate fountain I enjoy so much I think I'm sinning, especially since all the children put their fingers in it. Every minute I have access to this bountiful spread is a minute I don't spend my life drowning in dread at the buffet. Oh yay, this place is like a church and I came here to pray at the buffet. Oh yay, when I see this many options I go totally cray at the buffet. Oh yay, if they run out of food I'm gonna eat the display at the buffet. Oh yay, don't judge me, this is my cheat day at the buffet. Oh yay.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm hungry.
Me too.
I love that doing cruise gigs.
No doubt. All right, here's a song I used to do with my old buddy Andy Corwin when we were a duo called Actual Size. And this will make sense in a minute. I'm just a middle class, middle age, middle of the roader, trying to do the best I can do. I got a fiberglass boat with an Evinrude motor. I named her Margaritaville too. I got a closet full of shirts that are covered in parrots. My belly hangs over my belt. Sometimes I get to thinking that it just isn't fair. It's a rotten hand of cards I've been dealt. When I tried to explain it to my future ex-wife, she just told me to stuff it. Oh, the biggest disappointment of my sorry ass life is somebody else got to be Jimmy Buffett. That's enough. Back to Rob Paravonian!
Awesome. All right, so this one I wrote because, oh, by the way, you mentioned Evinrude Motors. Those were made in my hometown of Waukegan, Illinois.
All right.
Home of Johnson Outboards. There's a hilarious Johnson Outboard commercial on YouTube, unironically saying, you know, have fun with your Johnson or something like that. Anyway, this is a song I wrote because I grew up in the Midwest. When I was a kid, I liked the Beach Boys. I liked all that kind of surf-sounding music. I thought it was cool. But I grew up in the Midwest. I didn't know anything about surfing or driving or cars when I was like 10 years old and a Beach Boys fan. So I tried to write a Beach Boys song that I could have related to when I was 10 years old. That's why I wrote this particular song. Grandpa hasn't gotten new glasses in years. Wah, wah, wah. Now driving with him is one of my greatest fears. Wah, wah, wah. He's yelling at the other drivers like he's insane. I'm in the backseat praying and praying, cause I'm the only one who knows we're in the wrong lane. Driving with Grandpa gives me heart palpitations. Driving with Grandpa, it's all moving violations. Driving with Grandpa, I wanna make it home tonight. A ride with Grandpa always fills me with stress. Wah, wah, wah. Cause he stops traffic to yell at the GPS. Wah, wah, wah. The right directions it won't show. We asked 3 people they don't know, cause the place we're going closed 8 years ago. Driving with Grandpa, ooh, ooh, driving with Grandpa, ooh, ooh, driving with Grandpa, woo, woo,
Pull over.
That one's silly.
Classic. You know, we don't approve of silly around here, but we'll give you a pass this time.
That was great. Now,
Great.
you were
That's great.
Man, you were a genius at 10 years old if you wrote that.
No, that was a song that I could have liked at 10 years old.
Oh, you could have written it. You would have written had you been 10 with now. Okay, who cares?
The song I wrote at 10 was all about farting.
Yes, well, that was 3 of the jokes I threw away tonight.
Yeah. And if you had done that song, I would do my booger song, but you didn't.
I've got a booger song too.
That's for
No.
show 315 or something.
Yeah, sure.
317 would be fantastic. So you're going to Nashville to what do you when Steve, where are you working?
Well, I'll be showing a little advertisement for a
I
little
know,
bit,
but
but
tell me
it's a
anyway.
club called Nacho Daddy, and it's right by Music Row. And the most amazing thing about this show isn't that Rob's awesome, isn't that I'm adequate, it's that there's free parking.
What?
No such
Music
thing
Row?
as free parking.
Free
anywhere
parking is
near.
headlining the show.
That
We are
such thing
opening
as
for
free
free parking.
parking
Wow, what are the tickets?
The tickets to see our show? How about 0?
Wow, how big is this venue?
50. The room we're in, we'll see it's about 50. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, well,
They got
that's
more room
really
than that, but
great.
this is the
You got
first
another-
time. The club is new. They just imported it from Vegas, and they're just getting started. So we say, hey, let's try a little show, and let's see how this goes. And we're just going to find out.
Well, that's
Yeah,
cool. I hope you do.
We're
a
going to
bunch of
pass a
stuff
hat
there.
or some other receptacle.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
hope you do a bunch of stuff there. That's really cool. I'm in. Put me in.
Very cool.
Come on.
What night is it?
Wednesday, 2 days.
2 days from now.
Oh man, I wish I could come. I can't.
Rob has 2 days to get here.
Yeah,
I'm leaving
you
in the
need to
morning.
leave now, man.
I know. I am leaving
You're
bright
done.
and early.
Get off the show. Go get the well, that was Nashville. Go to that. That seems really great. Who's
Yeah.
headlining? Who's headlining?
Technically, we are splitting the bill. It's co-headlining.
Oh, I
Yes.
know.
There you go.
Who's gonna go
That's
first?
a hell of a show, man.
It is.
Who's gonna go
You know who
first?
should go last? It's this guy right here. It's
Hey, Sal.
Is that me?
It's
If
you.
Sal drives
Holy
down,
cow! I look
featured.
halfway decent.
Thank you,
Sal
Rob.
drives-
That was
I
awesome.
gotta tell you,
Nice job,
Sal,
Rob.
Thank
You
you.
have the best video and audio of any comic I think we work.
Oh, really?
I mean,
well, I
it's-
used to do a podcast with, so I had to buy equipment, or else I would have sold it on eBay already. But
Yeah. All right. So what are we doing? Go.
Well, you know the drill around here, Sal. We're going to play a little intro for you, and then you're
All
going to do
right.
10 minutes of stand-up. That'll be awesome, and then we'll tell you how great you are.
all right,
Sound good?
Do it.
All right. If I can find the thing. Here it is, coming up now.
It's time for our big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
Sal Demilio!
wow. Well, hello everybody, and congratulations on 300 shows. So wanted to throw that in there. This is nice. Sorry if I put my glasses on while I'm doing this set. I got some notes on some new stuff I want to try for the
please.
30
Excellent.
people watching, as Brad
Yay.
said. Want to start. Rest in peace, Robert Duvall. One of the
Oh,
best
yeah.
actors of all time. He's absolutely one of the best. Obviously, my favorite was his part in The Godfather. And my first joke tonight is going to be a homage to him. 'Cause-
Hey, whoever's talking, we can hear you.
It's gone.
So anyway, this is homage to him. When I started doing comedy, that's all I did was write Italian stuff, which I kind of do now too. But that's all I had was Italian stuff. So this is one of my first jokes I wrote, and it's obviously it came out of movies like The Godfather with Robert Duvall. When I grew up, when I was a kid, my parents were very, very Italian, and a lot of their Italian friends would come over, and they would sit around the table and drink coffee and espresso. And this is how I wrote my first joke. I used to come home, and my mom and dad had all these Italian friends sitting around the table, mean-looking Italians, you guys, prosciutto, Petrelli, okay, cement face Mancini, fingernails Deponio. And you should have seen their husbands. I mean, it was one of my first jokes ever. Brad, that's one of my first jokes ever. All right. Yeah, thank you. I probably should bring it back in my act.
Bring it back.
I want to also say happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. I hope you guys had a nice Valentine's Day weekend. I'm single, but I'm dating a little bit. So I actually went out on a date over the weekend and I brought some flowers up to her door. She answers the door. I'm standing there with the flowers, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she's like, what were you thinking when you got these? And I said, what was I thinking? What was I doing behind this funeral home picking flowers out of a dumpster?
Yeah.
And since I haven't been on the show all year, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. I don't know if anybody on the panel here is still doing their New Year's resolutions. Nobody does those very long, maybe a couple weeks, 3 weeks. So this is one of my ideas. I'm hoping to take it to Shark Tank. I opened up a gymnasium, and I'm calling it New Year's Resolutions. Okay. But on next Monday, it's just going to turn into a bar. So, so I also trying to, kind of had a theme tonight. I wanted to, New Year's resolutions. Obviously, Robert Duvall. Unfortunately, Valentine's Day. Another thing of my favorite is baseball. Baseball season is back, baby. They're down in Florida. They're getting ready to come up north, and I can't wait. I'm a huge baseball fan. And I don't know if Patty's still here, but there's other women on the panel. The first Major League Baseball female umpired last year, and she is coming back for another season. She did very, very well. I don't know if anybody caught her first game ever, but she ejected 7 guys in the first inning. She also, there's no instant replay when a female umpire is on the field. There's no instant replay. She just comes up to you and she says, "You know what you did." Another thing I love about baseball is last year I went to a couple games, and when I went to a game, I saw a Verizon wireless scoreboard. I saw T-Mobile signs all around the outfield wall. Kiosks trying to sell everybody a new phone, right? But then when the manager wants to make a pitching change, he goes over to a landline phone in the dugout. Why hasn't that been upgraded? Right? The manager should be on the dugout steps with an iPhone 16, airdropping a message to the bullpen to bring out the lefty. I mean, and here's another thing. They always show the manager on the phone. I've been watching baseball a long time. They always show the manager on the phone making that call to the bullpen. And literally the phone is like my mom and dad's house, 1985. It's got the cord on the end of it. If I was an owner of a baseball team and I had to have that phone, I would make that phone look ridiculous. When that manager's on that phone, I would put a picture of the Last Supper to the left of the manager. Maybe that fish that sings on the other side. You don't see that in other sports. Okay, one of my favorite players of all time, Tom Brady. If Tom Brady threw an interception, he had an iPad in his hand 2 seconds later looking at the interception that he just threw. Football has to downgrade that like baseball. All right. If a quarterback makes an interception, there should be a guy on the sideline with an etch-a-sketch just drawing that play out. Maybe a legal pad and 2 pens.
Oh my God.
Also, golf is starting. The PGA Tour has started. I think they're about a couple weeks in. One of the most famous golfers of all time, Tiger Woods, right? Horrible husband, great father, okay? And he even golfed with his son. He caddied for his son last year, his son Charlie, who's probably going to be a pro pretty soon. He's 16 years old. He had his first hole in one, and Tiger Woods was his caddy. He hit a 7-iron from 175 yards out for his first hole in one. He wanted the 8-iron, but his dad said, "Sorry, mom's got that club." I love that joke. It's one of my favorite jokes. All right. This has come up a lot tonight. The gentleman sang a great song with the buffet. We're kind of in the food. Brad was talking about a little bit about the gym and working out. I need to start working out as well. I've gained a little bit of weight probably for going to too many buffets. So I joined a gym. I don't know if you guys have them around Chicago. They're called Anytime Fitness. They should be called Any Day Now Fitness because I haven't gone yet, and it should be called Any Day Now Fitness. Anytime when I go, then it's going to be anytime.
Yeah.
But the reason I went and joined a gym was I was sitting on my couch, I was eating Cheetos and watching television, and I said, I better get off my ass and do something. So I went up to Anytime Fitness to join, but they were very busy, and they told me that I need to wait in the lobby. And what was in the lobby? A couch, a television, and pizza. So I've actually upgraded my situation. But no, I really did start working out. And I'm actually bench pressing now. I know it doesn't look like it, but I started bench pressing, you guys, and I'm very excited. Like today, I went to Anytime. I put 4 50-pound weights on each side of that freaking bench press bar, okay? And then I went and hit the showers. So that was really a big workout. I feel bad for the guy that's got to put those away. But I am working. I do like to run on the treadmill or walk on the treadmill, I should say. And I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm on the treadmill, if my shoelace goes untied, that's it. That's it. It's all over with. If I have to get off and tie the shoelace, I'm not getting back on. I just hit the showers for that too. But if I don't untie my shoelaces while I'm on the treadmill, I do stay on there for a while. And now Brad probably knows this. He's on Chips a lot. They have the television screen in front of your treadmill so you can watch something. You don't have to watch TV. They've got like a nature trail. They've got a butterfly museum that you can walk through. They got like a beachfront property that you can walk on. They make it look so peaceful. Like, that's not making me walk faster. I need to see some scary stuff on that screen, like maybe a shady neighborhood in Detroit. Maybe like an ICE detention center up ahead, or even worse, a marriage proposal. Show me that, and I will run the other way. So I am trying to go on a little bit of a diet. I've done Nutrisystem, and I don't know if anybody has done that. That's where they send you 30 days of food all at once, though. You got to ration this off like you're a chipmunk. It's very tough for me to do because the size of the meals they give you are so small, and they look like those continental breakfast cereal bowls you get at the Hampton. You're supposed to have 3 of those in one day. I was having 3 for breakfast, 3 for lunch, 4 for dinner, knocking out 6 in the middle of the night. By day 7, I'm out of food. I'm like, what am I going to do for the next 23 days? You can't give me 30 days of food because I don't even own a chip clip because I've never not finished a bag of Doritos in my entire life. But I'm trying, and I'm going to leave you guys with this. I've had a great time with you guys, and thank you so much for laughing. It really means a lot. But I'm going to go up to, right after the show here, I got to head up to Kroger. I'm not going to a buffet. I'm going to go to Kroger and get me one of these frozen meals because I don't do Nutrisystem anymore. So I buy my own frozen meals, and I've been buying lean cuisine lately. And it's funny because when I go up to the cashier, I feel like they're just laughing at me. Like I'm a huge guy. I'm 6'3", 270 pounds. I shouldn't be buying lean cuisine. They should have something for me. All right, I should be buying obese caprice, okay? Thanks a lot, you guys. My name is Sal Demilio.
Sal Demilio!
Wow, great. You know what? The joke with the screen on the ship, you say the screen should be behind you. Say, I'd be better off that, and there's a clown, I'm walking faster and faster because the screen's behind me and got all that crap on it.
Okay.
So you started working for Carnival. How long have you been working for Carnival?
I did all of last year. Yeah. Oh, I did 6, 7 contracts. So.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So we were supposed to work together.
You're coming up to more now?
Yeah, I don't have any scheduled, but I hope, and I'm starting to get on some other lines as well. So.
Oh, great. Which ones?
Just doing an audition for an NCL.
Great. I think you'll love it there.
Yeah, and I'll still take a Carnival if I can. Hey, it's work. You know how it is. Just fill the calendar, man.
let's add Cruise King Jeff Shaw.
Hey,
Absolutely. Hey, Jeff.
So,
Yeah,
dress-
Sal and I were supposed to work together on a ship, but then the weather, you couldn't make New York.
Yeah, for the government shutdown, which is happening again.
Oh,
TSA
man,
screwed up my
really?
flight. Yeah.
Is that why you couldn't make it? That sucks.
Yeah,
and that is
because-
why
yeah.
Rob is driving tomorrow.
Yes,
Yeah, there you go.
because of the
Yeah.
government shutdown. So yeah, you should call Carnival, get some stuff. Come
I
out.
will.
and,
Thank you,
so
guys.
Jeff,
And
where are you? Are you coming on the ship or what are you doing?
I'm gonna go on a ship the day after tomorrow.
Oh, which one?
Nice.
Sunshine.
Oh, I don't like that one. Yeah, you're gonna love it. You like the Sunshine?
Yeah.
I've never
where,
did the
is that one out
Sunshine.
of where?
It's out of Norfolk.
Oh no, I love that one. The Miami one is the one. The Sunrise.
Oh, Sunrise. No.
Sunrise is harder out of Miami because it's 3 days. They do a midnight. They do a midnight show the first night for an hour. It's fantastic.
That's all I've ever done.
So, oh God, that's terrible. So, okay, I just thought we'd bring Jeff on to see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great to see you, Jeff.
He's dressed like just like you're doing jump. You look like you're on Van Halen. You look great.
I went to the gym.
Yeah, you went to the gym.
Yeah, you have to take
Everybody's
these,
going to the gym.
have to take these 50-pound things off of this barbell for some reason.
Okay. So where are you working, Sal?
Let's see here. I've got just some kind of like, I'm doing the Island Casino up in Harris, Michigan this Sunday.
Good. Jeff
I'm
and I
gonna
did
be,
that together.
yes, that's a great little gig. I just did Brimley a couple weeks ago. I'll be at Genetti's Hole in the Wall Theater this Thursday. I've got Traverse City Comedy Club coming up here March 20th and 21st. I'm going to be at the Traverse City Comedy Festival the week of April 16th to the 18th. There's a bunch of really good comics in that. Go to saldemilio.com, and I'm all over the Midwest, so I would love to see some people out at the show.
Fantastic. Oh, by the way, so Jeff, what did I do to you at the Harris Casino? What I make you do there?
Oh, you made me cook venison burgers for a week.
No,
Really?
you did not. Come on.
For a week, it's only a one-night gig.
He's
No,
not.
I had to go pick him up because he hit a deer with his car.
I left. He was
Oh,
asleep.
man.
I left the night after the show. 20 minutes down the road, I took out a deer
With your dad's car.
in my dad's car.
Oh,
And
no.
I had to call Jeff, and he had to get up and drive and come pick me up, and I had to go back and get my room back at the
And
hotel.
then I hit a moose.
Yeah.
That is a
So
that
was
is
so
a good
nice.
friend right there.
I was
Man,
gonna say
that's the kind of friend I will never be.
That's
and
right.
it was so nice of the deer to hit you so close to the hotel too. I mean,
No,
Rob,
it's
let's
good.
see what happens if you hit a deer in Nashville. Let's see what.
Yeah,
Steve-
let's see about that.
Yes.
Yeah, that goes.
Steve
Drive
picked me
safe,
up at the
everybody.
airport. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sal. That was
Thank you,
really
Sal.
good.
thanks for having me, you
I
guys.
found you. No, there you are. Look at that. Okay.
Hey, I got a couple special things that I
Yeah,
would like
play
to
'em.
share. Okay, well, first I want to set this up a little. This is our 300th show, so we've been doing this 6 years, almost exactly 6 years, not quite exactly, but right in that neighborhood. Right around 100 shows, around 2 years into this, in 2022, I decided to spend $100 and have a special treat that I didn't tell Brad about until I put it on the air. Do you guys remember what Cameo is? That's where you can spend some money on
yeah.
celebrity. You give them something to say, and they'll say it into their phone, and they'll send it to you. And man, I think this is the highlight of perhaps my entire life.
This is so
Let's see how this looks 4 years later.
You've still got it.
Our dear friend Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert
Everybody.
I'd like to congratulate Brad and Steve on 2 fabulous years together. No one, especially me, Gilbert Gottfried, thought they could hold this together for 2 weeks, let alone 2 years. But I am very happy to be proven wrong.
You know, my favorite thing about that is how little effort he put into that.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So hilarious.
Also, already not looking healthy at that point.
Yeah.
So,
Well, he died
Yeah.
like a month and a half later.
Wow.
that was.
Yeah, that's
I
why-
thought it was another 6 months or so. from
Well, no, because he died in April of 2022. That was February or March.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why we don't do cameos anymore, because I can't afford to be killing any more
can't
people.
afford-
without-
Man, it's like The Ring, but with
Everyone
Cameo.
dies. So that's
Exactly.
So
So, and now
I'll
the next
take
thing I
the
want.
risk for $100.
yeah. Jeff,
All right, and the next thing I would like to share is another advertisement promo kind of thing for the big show that's happening Wednesday at Nacho Daddy here in Nashville. It's me and Rob Paravonian. That's right, me and Rob Paravonian. 7 p.m., no cover. Come see some wacky songs. And speaking of wacky songs, it's time to do another song.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
Nice segue.
Thank you. I felt good about it. And tonight's is a request. And it makes sense because the song I did earlier was from a duo I was in called Actual Size. And this request from our friend Chuck is from another duo I was in, half of whom is tuned in right now. So let's see. This is the world. I'm going to do this with one guitar. I don't know how. This is supposed to be psychedelic, but it's going to turn out to be a folk song. I just know. No one really understands how bedtime rescues me. The only math I ever do is when I'm counting sheep. The pajamas of my mind, they are doing fine. The pajamas of my mind, oh, they are doing fine. Smoke them if you got them. Hot chocolate swims around me. I'm fluffy, flying free. Fluffy. I'm a floating marshmallow in my jammies with the feet. The pajamas of my mind, they are doing fine. The pajamas of my mind, oh, they are doing fine. The pajamas of my mind, wishing makes it mine. I'm blowing hopscotch bubbles, I'm frittering my time. The pajamas of my mind, grown-ups wait in line. I'm flying purple rollerblades, I'm frittering my time. The pajamas of my mind, the pajamas of my mind, they are doing fine. The pajamas of my mind, oh, they are doing fine. Ba-ba-da-da-da, solitary mind. Ba-ba-da-da-da, solitary mind. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ooh, oh gee, I'm sorry, and I'll stop there. Girl band forever.
Yay.
And now I believe it's time for Brad to beg for money.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover or a 2-drink minimum, so what did you expect, Jack?
I'm going to say something serious, and that is this show has been damn good the last month. I mean, it's always been a good show, but we have had amazing guests.
Mm-hmm.
And amazing, and Steve's songs have been great. We've had so go to virtualcomedyshow.com and donate. 2 ways to now donate to this show, and you can do it. And we need the money. First of all, we've learned that Sal is 6'3", 270. He has to buy 700 lean cuisine. Everybody, those things are at least $4 or $5 a piece. Also, we now have to pay Jeff because he did a cameo. And
we have to pay Gilbert. He did a cameo.
And we have to send. Now we have to send the estate of his estate. And I'm blurry, for God's sakes. We need to stop that.
Buy you a new camera.
You need to buy me a new camera so I can look as good as Sal Demilio.
Yeah.
So go to virtualcomedyshow.com and donate to the show, and we can also get Patty an MRI. I think the stress. She's
Yes. Oh, we also have to pay Burpo, the other half of girl band, and responsible for that song.
Yeah, because that song is a hit. He owns part of that song. And
Right.
we could buy him a shirt. He really show that shirt off. So he's like, go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click donate to the show. This is the week that you do that. Okay.
That would be great. Okay, I think it's time for the worst joke of the week.
Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke.
Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
Not gonna lie, I think the Trump peace board joke was the worst joke of the week, but here you go. We'll try this one and see. Maybe
We will be the
this
judge of
one's
that.
Bad. Maybe this one's bad. QVC is facing bankruptcy with an outstanding debt of $6.6 billion.
Wow.
But wait, there's more.
You should stop there.
No.
That's great.
I told you it's a good joke. They have diminished viewership, and a stock that has plummeted 66%. Financial experts say that even with all those sixes, not even Satan could get them back to profitability. They recently laid off 900 employees who will get their severance in 4 easy payments of $49.99. Okay, you're right. I should have stopped.
What happened? Why did they stop playing?
Yeah, it's Monday. What song does
Ordinarily, there would be audio. I don't know what I did. Well, this is perfect.
You're trying to say it was.
I must have muted something. Hang on.
Let's see how that went. It's me again.
Why would there be no audio? That's insane.
Let's go back. I should have just ended with, but wait, there's more. That would have been.
Yeah. Oh, well, we get no closing theme tonight. I don't know what happened.
And it's and what's the
The
song?
300
It's too bad.
shows.
I'll tell you what. Let's do this.
Yeah.
We will sing.
What is
I will
it?
sing what I believe is the audio for this.
Yeah, no, I think you should go.
Okay. Any second now. Here we go. Hey, that was the virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know. Like Brad likes coffee and dominoes. And this is completely wrong. Wow.
Let's say Al Ernst. Wait, Al
Man,
Ernst.
how did I get this
you bring
wrong?
Back one from 1872.
Jeez. How did I do that?
I don't know. Fix it in post, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
the live
that's a good
stream
idea.
is over.